Raider Nation, let's go, let's go. Raider Nation, let's go, let's go. Raider Nation, are you ready for some football?
Challenge for Terrelle Pryor, and Menelik Watson will make the start at left tackle tonight. Pryor, great numbers throughout pre, electrifying last Friday against the Bears. Let's see what he does tonight as a starter against the number one defense of the Seahawks. He came in late in the first half against the Bears and played against their number ones, but largely the numbers put up against the opponent's second team defense. Streeter goes in short motion, high snap, inside head. Rashad Jennings, who lost his helmet there on the run. Or actually, it was Andre Gerard who did it, and Jennings picks up 2 or 3. Jennings will start. Darren McFadden will not play. Marcel Reese, the fullback, Denarius Moore, Rod Streeter, and Jaron Mastroud will be the tight end. The Raider offensive line, highlighted by Menelik Watson at left tackle, Tony Bergstrom left guard. Stephen was. Lee Barnes will not play tonight, so Andre Gerard will start at center, and Alex Barron, who has been starting at left tackle the last 2 games, will flop over to right tackle as we get a look at Menelik Watson. Had a calf injury throughout camp, now playing his first game ever at left tackle, including college. Second down and 6. Pryor to play action, a rollout, being chased by Red Bryant. The ball was tipped and still caught by the tight end Mastroud. What a catch there by Jaron Mastroud as Red Bryant tipped that ball on the bootleg front, and the tight end still caught the tip ball.
Yeah, great effort by Mastroud out there on the sideline. Only picked up a couple of yards, but still was a fantastic catch. He was well covered by Red Bryant, as you mentioned, but what a catch with his left hand, brought it in. And a good play by Terrelle Pryor, who's being harassed by the defensive end.
Third down and 3 for the Raiders on their own 27-yard line. Little pre-snap shifting here, very loud. Pryor audibilizing, comes under center, now backs away in the gun. Bunch formation right, Denarius Moore left. Here's a blitz. Pryor holds it, throws middle, broken out. The hit Mastroud, and it was knocked away and tipped out of there. Seahawks. O'Brien Schofield, the lineman there, dropped in a zone blitz and knocked that ball away, and the Raiders will punt the ball. Pryor on time. That was a catchable ball, but Schofield knocked a first down away.
Yeah, he was probably
amended the job for Jacoby Ford, and Cribs just was not healthy. So Terrelle Pryor in the offense, we're going to work here in a second series. Again, the plan is to play him for 20 or 25 plays. Matt Flynn will not play tonight because of right elbow tendonitis. Then Matt McGloin will come in behind. He'll play 20 or 25 snaps from Tyler Wilson. The rookie out of Arkansas will play the last 20 or 25. Pryor and the Raiders down 10-0, just outside their 20-yard line. First and 10. Offset out of the right, Marcel Reese ahead of Rashad Jennings. Denarius Moore comes in short motion. Play action. Pryor looking left, darting one to Streeter, wide open 30. First down, Raiders. Little hook route there, dropped down the 35-yard line.
Good execution by the Raider offense. Good play action fake by Terrelle Pryor. Finds the guy wide open, throws it right on time, very accurately. That's what you want to see.
Yeah, they're pretty good up the field speed rush, and Watson handled it pretty well up the field. He forced the defender to go up the field behind Pryor.
First and 10, Raiders on their 35. Raiders are wearing their white jerseys for the first time this preseason. In New Orleans, their only previous road game, New Orleans wore white and the Raiders wore black. Straight ahead, they'll power forward for a couple of yards. That'll bring up a second down and 8. Oakland Raiders preseason football on our radio and TV simulcast tonight from Seattle, brought to you in part by Samuel Adams, for the love of beer. Terrelle Pryor, guys, is wearing a wristband. I'm not sure the wrist or just off his weapon. Greg Olson is calling the play in, and you see Pryor with a little bit of a wristband on TV below the belt front, and that's where he gets the play call. So Greg Olson will say play 4, and then he'll read the entirety of the play right off number 4. Here's second down. Pryor looking right. Now flushed out. Here's where he's dangerous. Goes back. Middle caught. Rod Streeter. First down, Raiders on the Seattle 47-yard line.
Now there's a guy, Rod Streeter, who came out of nowhere last year, played extremely well for the Raiders a year ago with 39 catches, but he made a big impact, and he continues to do so.
Yeah, did a nice job of starting across the field, and saw that Pryor had to scramble, so he scrambled with him, and in doing so, he got himself open.
And that's what you need sometimes when you see that quarterback in trouble. You got to come back and help him.
And with this quarterback, you're going to see it a lot. It's going to be a lot of unscripted Just Pryor being Pryor, and a lot of scramble drills. Here's the read option. He gives it to Jennings as they took the keep away, Tom. The full option there, and Jennings powers forward. That time Seattle came up the field with the ends to make sure Pryor handed the ball off.
Well, I think, if I had a choice, I would make him hand the ball off. I would take away Pryor every time and make him hand the ball off. Against the Raiders, Pryor is the most dangerous runner right now.
2nd and 7. Jennings got 3. 2nd and 7. Raiders on the Seattle 45-yard line. With 4.5 to go in the first quarter. Seattle up 10-0. 3-step drop and a fade route to Moore. He overthrew it. As Moore got press coverage there from Walter Thurman. Seattle has gone to their second-team defense, so Richard Sherman and Brandon Bronner are out. But Walter Thurman, a very capable nickelback, and that time Pryor just overthrew the fade route.
Yeah, he did. He misjudged it a little bit. Tight coverage. Fade was automatic up the field, and Pryor, I think, let it go a hair too soon, but he was under considerable pressure.
Left tackle, Menelik Watson seems to be doing pretty well, Coach.
Yeah, I think so. So far, he's handling himself pretty well. He's moving his feet well. He's got that big body working.
Third down. There's an inside pressure. Pryor runs away from it. Tries to deke outside down the sideline. He runs behind the safety, Jerron Johnson, and runs for the first down. We're going to mark him out on the Seattle 20-yard line. As he got around that safety with those long strides of his and runs for 25 yards.
That stride is very deceptive, Jim. As he's running down the field, I don't think that defensive back realized how much ground he was covering with each stride.
Yeah, I think the defense back thought he had him corralled, but a little fake inside, took it outside, and outran the defensive back up the sideline.
Just gave Jerron Johnson, the safety, a little hip and then got around him. He did not step out of bounds. He was right up against the sideline but stayed in. There's a lob off his back foot to Moore. Not sure you want to throw that one. As he wanted to go to the front pylon there to Denarius Moore, Tom, and he threw that as he was backpedaling off his back foot.
Yeah, Moore wasn't able to get outside position on the corner. The corner played it pretty well and got a piece of Matalinski. He wasn't able to get outside. That's where you're supposed to be on that, and I think that's where Pryor was trying to throw the ball outside over his outside shoulder.
And a little bit too much pressure allowed by that offensive lineman. He had no choice but to heave it down the field, but you got to be a little bit more careful. Either throw it away completely or make sure only your guy can go after it.
Alex Barron is playing at right tackle. Khalif Barnes not playing tonight. There's a 3-step drop and a back shoulder fade. Beautifully thrown and broken up. Denarius Moore had the ball, and the cornerback Byron Maxwell just knocked that away in a back shoulder. Pryor got that in there to the back shoulder perfectly. Moore just did not finish the catch.
Yeah, the ball was thrown pretty, with a little zip behind it. Usually that ball is thrown a little softer, but still, Moore, when you get your hands on it as a receiver, you've got to hold on and catch. Those are big catches right there.
Well, they got so many corners here, not just Browner and Sherman and Thurman. They brought in Antoine Winfield as a nickel, a long-time Villain Viking, and Byron Maxwell can play. Here's a 3rd down and 10. Raiders on the Seattle 20-yard line. Bunch formation left. Jacoby Ford singled up right. Pryor flushed out to his left. Now they're going to sack him. Back on the 27-yard line. They got him sandwiched. Surrounded him, nowhere to go. Ty Powell, the rookie, round 7, right defensive end from Harding, dropped him.
Yeah, I'm not sure what that fraud was supposed to be. There was some confusion on the line of scrimmage before that play was run. Jacoby Ford was yelling. He didn't know what the play was, and because of
in at quarterback, the plan was to play Pryor 20 to 25 plays in the game. So he's going to play more here, maybe up until halftime. Then we'll see Matt McGloin, and then later Tyler Wilson. Matt Flynn will not play tonight with the right elbow tendonitis. The Raiders have run 13 plays so far with Pryor in. First and 10, Raiders on the 20. Deron Kreiner is in. He goes in motion. Stays right. They run Jennings up the middle. The shot, Jennings, and he runs out near the later first down. It'll bring up a 2nd and 1 as he came downhill in a hurry there.
And that was well executed. They faked a quick screen or a quick throw to the wide receiver, and it wound up being a draw. Well played.
Raiders don't have Darren McFadden in the game tonight. He is good to go for a week from Sunday in Indianapolis against the Indianapolis Colts. 2nd and 1, Raiders on their 29. Jamaz Alawale is in, the lead blocking fullback. He can thump you. Nice block in the hole there. Squirting through is Jennings for it. Field down the sideline, and he's banged out by Jeremy Lane on the Seahawks 40-yard line. There's your lead blocking fullback, Jameis Alawale, with a crunching block to Pop Jennings, 32 yards.
Yeah, Alawale is a pretty good sized fullback. Runs very good and very well. Good speed, but also excellent pop. And gave Jennings a lot of running room up the middle. And before you know it, he's in the backfield.
And a great job by Melnick Watson that time, maintaining this block, allowing Rashad Jennings to get through there.
1st and 10 Raiders on the Seattle 39-yard line. There's Pryor, going to play action, roll out left. He has Mascoud. Going to use him as a blocker, though. Pryor will skirt the sideline and take it all the way inside the Seattle 25 and out on the Seattle 22-yard line. That's a play you're going to see a lot. It's a simple little rollout to the left. He has two options. Either check it down to the tight end short or let the tight end block, and he runs down the sideline.
And both of them, their restaurant was wide open. He could have run the ball with quite a bit, but instead Terrelle just took off with him as the leader, with the tight end as the leader.
2:25 to go in the half. 1st and 10 Raiders on the Seattle 22. Toss to Jennings. Boy, Terrelle Pryor bulleted that toss right into the shoulder pads there of the back Jennings.
Yeah, you got to be careful with that toss. You can't get it too high. Can't get it too high. It bounces off the pads. Got to be nice soft touch.
You haven't seen too many toss sweeps. See a lot of pistol formation with his quarterback, but he's been under center more in the second quarter.
That wasn't a toss. That was a fireball.
He does everything fast, doesn't he? 2-minute warning here in Seattle. 2nd and 8 Raiders on the Seattle 20 when we come back to hold with none of the mess. New Probond advanced from Elmers. Terrelle Pryor and the Raiders. Now they go into the pistol formation. Pryor working with the center, Andre Girard, the former 5-time Pro Bowler in Dallas. As Alawale to his left, Jennings on the read option. He keeps it, tries to get wide on Johnson. Now a linebacker going to run him down. I don't know if he should have handed it off that time, but that was Bruce Irvin, one of the fastest linebackers in football. And he had Pryor the whole way, Jim, and that time Pryor kept it.
Hey, he ran stride for stride down the sidelines with Terrelle Pryor. The guy can run as a linebacker, there's no doubt about it. Even the handoff was pretty much shut down. I think once they see that formation, they expect that read option. They're going to bring people and try to shut it down, just the same way that the New Orleans Saints did.
Bruce Irvin, their #1 draft pick in 2012 out of West Virginia, had 8 quarterback sacks a year ago, #1 among all rookies. Here's Pryor going to run now. Gets wide 20, he'll slide down. Walter Thurman was there, the corner to step up, and that'll bring a field goal attempt on. The Raiders, Tom, had a good situation there out of the 2-minute warning, but could not pick up more yardage.
Yeah, they just, they tried the option off that, special formation of theirs.
Hold all them win, baby. It's the Oakland Raiders. Get your mouthpiece. You in the black hole with the black beast. This ain't black gold, this is black.